Hi, my name is Amanda Longoni, and this is my quarter horse mare, Emmy. I am a part of the TQA program. Training Quality Assurance is a nonprofit organization focused on working with experts in the equine and ranching industry to set industry quality standards and certifications in training and selling horses to the public, as well as working on ranches where horsemanship, stockmanship, and roping skills are required. I scored Emmy a positive 3 on stand to saddle because she did a very well job standing still. My tacking up video is pretty long, so I'll go ahead and talk about her temperament. I scored her a positive 1 in self-preservation, a positive 1 in confidence, a positive 1 in her response to light pressure, energy, motivation, and determination. I scored her a positive 1. And her willingness to respond to a request, I scored her a positive 1. And her reaction to social separation, I gave her a positive 2 because it was pretty high and she was very buddy sour. Here I am bridling Emmy. I scored her a negative 2 because she tossed her head away from me. I also had to stick my fingers in her mouth to get the bit in. Here we are going to be doubling at a walk, trot, and a lope. We had a little bit of dullness and resentment. There were a few times where she didn't fully double but instead walked through it. So I gave her an overall score of a positive 1. Here we are doing horizontal direction around the cone. We struggled with some buddy sour issues and lack of direction, so her overall score is a negative 1. Here we are doing horizontal direction and stage 1. I scored her a 0. She wasn't very willing and walked through her horizontal direction. This is horizontal direction, or in and away. I scored her a positive 2 the first time and a negative 1 the second. The second time she had unwilling submission and walked through her horizontal direction. This is horizontal direction on her side. I scored her a 0 because we walked in circles before she came near her head. Here we are completing stage 3 with willing submission. She's come a long ways on this one and I scored her a positive 1. And as we go the other direction, I asked her to walk along the fence so that we could double and start side pass. This is stage 2, standing and walking. I scored her a positive 2 because she backed up very well. She went from a walk to a lope after initial cue, so I scored her a positive 3. Here we are trying to lope in a straight line towards the fence. She was barn sour and had a hard time keeping a lope. I scored her a positive 0.